What is up? So, riding season's here, track season's here, but my bike looks like a pile of poop. Get some good lighting in this. Yeah, so I gotta finish my bike or get my bike or the R6 ready for the track. The fairings have got to get painted, as you can see. They're all sanded and everything. So I bought a bunch of paint, primer, paint, clear coat. I'm gonna try to attempt to paint the fairings, the OEM color of the tank. And then throw some vinyl decals on it, should look good. And got a bunch of cool new parts. So I finally got some Olin's fork cartridge inserts. I've been wanting these for like the last 3 years. Some new grips, a cool tank extender, new clutch plate kit, and the big boys, some Brembo T-driver rotors, and then there's some Brembo brake pads in here too. And then a few miscellaneous stuff, the Owens fork oil, the fork tool, fork seal kit. Yeah, there's still a few other parts I'm waiting on, but this video is just going to be getting the bike, the R6, ready for the track season. So I'm going to throw all this plastic sheeting all over right there, cover this bike, cover that wall right there, and just get to painting these fairings. But first I'm going to take them off, so let's do it. So as you guys saw, I mean, the race fairings take like maybe 5 minutes to completely take them all off. So bike is, sorry, the lighting is terrible. Bike is completely naked. Got all the fairings taken off. I'm gonna probably sweep a little bit. Actually, I'll probably just lay the plastic sheeting down right now. Get these prepped, wipe them down, clean them off, and then set them up right here, and then just throw some primer on them, see how they turn out, and then let that dry. Hopefully it turns out good, and throw the color on it. I got all the fairings primed. I did accidentally throw or paint some color on that fairing when the camera wasn't recording, so that's my bad. But take a look at it. It does look pretty good. That's just one coat of the color. But I mean, all the other fairings, they turned out pretty good. There's a little hole in this fairing that probably put some Bondo and fill that hole, but they turned out pretty good. Yeah, go ahead and Bondo that hole really quick, and then I'm gonna start throwing some color on all these other fairings. So I got the first coat of paint on. It looks really, really good. It's super like splotchy right now, but that's just the first coat. I'm thinking after like the second or third coat, that splotchiness will kind of go away. I mean, it looks really good. You can tell by looking at this one, the first fairing I did. I mean, it looks really, really good. So I mean, it just needs like a few like touch-ups here and there, and the second or third coat will clear that up. But I mean, it's drying super good. That one's wet. But yeah, it looks really, really good. I'm down 1 can. I got 4 more cans to go. I was able to get all these fairings with color with 1 can. That is like, I was very surprised about that. I thought I would be able to get like the belly pan and the 2 side fairings, but no, I got all the fairings with 1 can, which is freaking awesome. I'm so happy about that. So the 5 cans or the 4 leftover cans I have to use, it should be more than enough. I might even have like 1 more can to save for if I crash or something and need some extra paint to fix some fairings, but no, it looks good. It looks really, really good right now. So get back to it. So I was able to get 4 coats on all the fairings. Just finished that one in the front fairing. They look really, really good. I'm pretty happy with the results so far. It's not like patchy or anything like that anymore. It has a nice even coat. You can kind of see the line from the previous paint job, which kind of sucks, but I mean, all in all, it looks really good. The front turned out super good. Another thing too is, I mean, the race fairings, so they're not gonna be perfect. They're gonna be getting dinged up quite a bit here and there, but I'm happy with them. I think they turned out really good. I think it's gonna look really good on the bike. So I'm just waiting for these to dry. These finish up drying. Give it like 20-30 minutes, and then I'm gonna hit it with the matte clear coat and see how that goes. So I got the fairings all painted. I got the clear coat on. It turned out really, really good. They are just a little like rough. They're not that smooth, but I'm gonna take my buffer to it and kind of buff these out a little bit. But I mean, they turned out like really, really good. I'm pretty happy with the results. It looks pretty similar to the OEM tank. So I'm gonna kind of clean this up. It's a freaking mess in here. It's such a mess in here. So I gotta clean this garage up, get all this paint and shit out. And I'm gonna throw these fairings on and then continue on. Alrighty, so the fairings are on. I had a bit of a hard time with these quarter turn fasteners because I didn't take into consideration how much paint I put on these fairings. So it was a little more difficult to put the hardware on, but got it all on, and dude, it looks so good. All the black, it looks so sick. Pretty freaking cool. Got the tail section on. Right there, looking good. So I'm gonna kind of just polish it up. I don't think I'm gonna record me just polishing it or cleaning it because that's pretty boring. But waiting on the windscreen, that windscreen might be in today. I'm gonna throw on the Brembo T-Drive rotors today. Possibly the new brake pads. I might just use the remaining brake pads I have right now and then change them out at the track when I go. My gauge has some like brake fluid residue on it right there. If the camera focuses, so annoying. So I'm gonna swap out this gauge, the plastic gauge housing. So got the fork legs off. I started working on the forks, taking them apart. I thought I had all the correct tools to work on them, but I can't get the OEM R6 cartridge out. I thought I had all the tools, but turns out I don't. So I bought a tool off Amazon that should be here Friday. So I don't know, unless I can figure out another way how to get that insert out. So I don't really know exactly what to do with the forks right now, which sucks. So I think I'm gonna start just doing the vinyl graphics kit on the bike. I got the decals all printed out and everything. Got my number 45 that I'm gonna be racing with. But yeah, I think I'm gonna start throwing these decals on. Oh, I gotta install the seat too. So I'm gonna install the seat or throw some glue on this or Loctite and put this on it as well. But so kind of sucks since the forks aren't gonna be done. I don't even know when they will be done. I have a track day on Saturday, which is in 2-3 days, and I was hoping this bike would be done, which sucks, because I mean the tool might be here Friday, might not, but we'll see. I think I'm just gonna try to get as much done as I can today, and then just do the forks Friday, hopefully. But yeah, throw the seat on, and then try to throw these decals on. Alrighty, so I ended up putting most of the decals on the bike. I didn't record the entire process because it freaking sucked. I spent probably about 6 hours yesterday trying to put on all these decals. It's an absolute nightmare. It's a pain in the ass putting on all these decals, and it's stressful. It's very stressful. It's super tedious work. So I'll go ahead and show you guys what the bike looks like with all the other decals on it. It looks really good. I'm pretty happy with the results, but it was such a pain in the ass to do. So here's the bike. I mean, it looks really good. It's so hard to get like this piece lined up with this piece, lined up with this piece, lined up with this piece. So I mean, you got 4 different pieces, you know, trying to line them up, and then you got to line this piece up kind of symmetrical with this piece, and then you have this huge gap, so you lose most of the R right there for the GYTR. But I mean, it looks really good. You can even see the number plate down there. Yeah, I'm happy with it. The tail section, this was the easiest part. That turned out really good. There's still so much work. The forks, I had to buy a tool off Amazon that should be here tomorrow. So just waiting on that tool so I can get the forks back together with the new Öhlins fork cartridges. And then once I get the forks, then I can put the forks back on the bike, and then I can put front wheel back on the bike, and then get that all reassembled. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Just waiting on the tool for the forks to get the cartridge kit installed and throw them back on the bike. So, yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Alrighty. So, I was able to get the forks back on. Got the fork cartridge inserts installed. The Olin's Nix 30s. Got those installed. Got the front wheel tire installed. The T-rotor drive, or Jesus, I'm sorry. The T-drive rotors installed. Yeah, got everything back together. Number plate on. Yeah, now I got everything reinstalled on the bike. It turned out really, really good. It looks super cool. Pretty happy with the end results. I'll probably get a better video of it maybe later in the future, but I mean, yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. It turned out really, really good. I might do another walk around on it sometime later in the future and go over everything I've done to it, because there is quite a bit done to it. I still gotta install a clutch plate kit that I have over there, right there, as well as the brake pads. I have Brembo Z04 brake pads that I need to install, but I mean, the bike turned out really, really good. I am like pretty sorry that I've done a shitty job at recording this video. It was like a super long process on doing the forks. It took like a day and a half to do the forks because I needed a tool. I had to order it. I had the wrong fork seals. It was a pain in the ass. It was a nightmare. But now that I've done it, I think I could do it in less than 2 hours, if that. But yeah, everything turned out really good. I just did a very poor job on recording, but I'll get better at it. I think it's a skill that comes over time. So anyways, that's that. That's the bike. It turned out good. I'm happy with it. And see ya!